Well, greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back once again for the very first time to the Thoughts and Corrupt Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host Anjo here with part 121 of Xenogears, the PS1 version, here on Retro Classics. Hope you guys are all doing well today. And on today's episode, yeah, we're gonna be doing some stuff. I'm not really sure what we're gonna be doing, but we're gonna be doing some stuff and potentially some things, and that's about all I know. Previously on Xenogears, yeah, Ellie got kidnapped by Krellian. She kind of made a risky gamble with, Krellian and his goons for the freedom of, Faye and presumably everybody else in the party, but they kind of strung up Faye and, a couple other people and Choo-Choo, which was weird. Choo-Choo was, one of the four that was in, mortal peril. And, I was like, what? Okay. I get the inclusion of Faye. But out of the four, if you had to pick four people, like Choo-Choo? I guess, but I don't know, man. It was a little weird, but, it kind of saw it coming. They were being overprotective of Ellie, and it was like, but Krellian's plan kind of needs to come to fruition, so there's a big bad kind of thing, apocalypse level situation, and so leaving Ellie out of it kind of just means she's, not gonna be there later. So, and Ellie is part of Krellian's plan, so it was just kind of meh. And I guess canonically, she and Faye are kind of a thing now, so kind of weird. But again, it's pretty trite. It's I mean, we all saw it coming, right? But yeah, just took a shower. It was kind of nice. My back was kind of bothering me, and I took a huge shit earlier, and after my shower, I was just I popped my back pretty good and stretched it, and so it's good that I'm recording, because I need to kind of just sit down and not move it at all for a while. Because yeah, it's spasming and stuff a little bit. It's not good. To those of you who are unfamiliar, I have a bad spine. My neck is really messed up, but yeah, my lower back definitely has problems sometimes. Partially because some days I have limited mobility and I can't really do much, so I end up sitting a lot, and that's probably partially to blame. But yeah, I've had rheumatoid arthritis for a really long time, and it just kind of spreads as you get older, kind of a thing, so you kind of typically around problem areas. So yeah, it's one of those things. But yeah, it's all right. We'll see what happens here, and I think I've equipped everybody. Yeah, because Bart has not been in the party for quite some time, and I guess he has to be in the party for this, so Looks like he's ready to go, mostly. I mean, that does increase response by 10. Yeah, why is his ether defense like so much lower than the others? I could give him the Death Blower 1, but I don't really care. Yeah, looks like we're good to go. So yeah, I'll just record this episode. Hopefully it's gonna be like about regular length, because after this, like, I need to finish my laundry. I got one more load to do. Need to grab the clean dishes, prep the meat and the veggies, make my ramen, eat, watch anime, go to sleep. I think that's everything. Oh, and I need to put the clean towels back. Yeah, I need to fold and restock the clean towels. Right. I think that's everything. Yeah. Yes? Oh, Krellian's in front of the High Council once again. The Gazel Ministry, or whatever. The cryptic nonsense bullshit guys. Honestly, you're not guys, they're just a bunch of binary code and spheres or whatever. The fleshly body of God has been recovered. The fleshly? Fleshly. Alright. The anima and the animus have all been obtained. All that's left is for us to do is change into the animus and become one with the mother persona. That is incorrect. What? What do you mean, Krellian? What did you just say? What are you doing, Krellian? Have you gone totally insane? In the membrane? What are you doing to the memory banks? Do not touch them. We cannot survive without them. You were the only ones who could have activated the key. But now that it has been activated, I no longer need you. I'm having you all erased. How dare you! I mean, what are they gonna do about it? They're a bunch of ones and zeros, man. The only obstacle that kept me from my goals was Cain. He was the one person who had total control of the people, and thus was my greatest nemesis. But the only person who could terminate Cain was Cain himself. Or Ramses. Oh, right, yeah. That's why I created a copy of Cain. Ramses acted exactly as I predicted, killing Cain. Now there is no one who can stop me. Why is me in air apostrophes? I'm not even going to call it air quotes. And I'm not interested in your power or authority. Did you really think you were acting of your own free will? You are all just parts of the system, created only as weapons of invasion and oppression. You are just terminal interface weapons. We can become God, and you're... God? Who said you'd be God? What impertinence. We are humans. We were created to be terminal interfaces of God. It is the same for you, who were once humans. Man cannot become God. We can only entrust ourselves to God. Ridiculous. Going against Mother. I have not gone against her. This is the will of the other mother. You think can eliminate us and still revive God? It can be done. Our genes were scattered in order to keep the world alive after the fall in the days of destruction. Those genes live on today within humans. The anima vessels, and the recipients of their alignment, the animus, and also their persona. By combining these with my nanomachines, humans will become living beings very much the equivalent of you. Actually, they may far surpass you in becoming worthy terminal interfaces for God. So you are no longer of any use to me. Deuce, the physical manifestation of God, only wants results. Oh, the thing that we fought? Okay. The means are insignificant to him. So this is my ARC plan, my Project Noah. May all your worries cease. Rest in peace, ancestors of mortal men. Boop. Now, it is just you and I, Sophia. Of course they're doing this again. I was powerless. All I could do was stand by and watch as they took Ellie away from me. Powerless. I mean, you're the strongest member in my team. Wise man, about fucking time you showed up. Are you gonna do the completely expected, Faye, I am your father? What are you doing there? Oh, it's you. I wasn't able to beat Graf. Didn't stand a chance against him. It was obvious from the start. It was impossible to try to defeat a monster machine like that to begin with. And Ellie, why was she so damn foolish? She saved your life, dude. I implicitly told her not to come. There's a joke there. I told her to run away. She had to have known it was a trap. Sorry, Danjo's larynx did a weird thing. Yes, you won't be able to defeat him like that. As long as you continue fighting with that kind of an attitude, that is. The reason you lost and that young lady was taken was because of your pride. Weren't you depending far too much on the power of your machine? Not to mention that new id power you're now able to control. What is Graf's source of his power? What is Graf's source of power? His machine? His technique? His experience? I do not think so. It is his feelings. His heart, his feelings, are dominated by his resentment and his hatred of the world. That hatred is his source of power. Your feelings weren't focused enough to fight off Graf. That is why you could not win. Your feelings must be in the right place. That is strength. I'm not surprised you lost, seeing as you do not understand the true meaning of strength. Wise man, that young lady, the only thing in her heart was her desire to save you all. She set aside her fear and piloted that machine. It was because she had such strong feelings that you were all still alive. That is what I think. Of course, you have been defeated. However, that doesn't mean it's over. How do you plan on responding to her feelings? It is now your turn to save her, is it not? Well, what are you going to do, Faye? I'm just gonna sit in this void of stars for a while. I'm going to... I told myself not to do this. I'm gonna cut. In order to save Ellie, we began to search desperately for her whereabouts, and about 2 weeks later, we found her. Using the data obtained from Raziel and his own nanomachine technology, Corellian had begun the construction of God's Ark, Merkava. How? Okay. Its completion was imminent. To prevent its activation and to rescue Ellie, we headed for Merkava. Yep, that's us going there. Whose fucking gear is that? I don't know. Oh, is that like the combination gear of the elements again? You again? Are you girls thinking of going in there too? Don't get any wrong ideas there. We're here to help our commander. Miang and Krelian. Oh yeah, Miang. Krelian have been manipulating his emotions for the sole purpose of eliminating the Emperor. We simply want to free the commander from those bonds so that he may be saved. It's neither for the sake of the world, nor for the sake of your girlfriend, Eliam. We have no intentions of fighting on the same side as you. Fine. You have your own battles to fight, we have ours. Let's leave it at that. But things get out of hand, you head back. We'll handle it. We'll make you eat those words. You wait and see. Oh my goodness, they're just gonna continue doing this, huh? We entered inside of Merkava and, while fighting back units of weapons that self-regenerated through the use of nanomachines, we headed for the central core. And then, once again, Ramsus appeared before us. Oh my goodness. They're just gonna keep ripping off Evangelion. Like... And what is this shot? Are we flying down that thing that we've never been able to do? It's like unnecessarily slowly hovering down. Doing the armored core thing, like... Wow. And then we were in control of our gears again. It was pretty cool. It's kind of like back when, you know, you're in control of most of the game. Remember that shit? Can I really switch? Okay, I can switch. Great. Alright, Emeralda, get over here. Bart, you're sitting on the sidelines again. I mean, I could use Rico, but I kind of don't care. He's like slow as shit, so... Alright, let's go ahead and save, and we're not even 20 minutes in, so... Let's go! Oh, sorry, now we are 20 minutes in. can do this, I guess. Like, remember when this used to be an open world game and you could, like, take a ship and go around to different places and stuff? Man, that was cool. Now it's just like, we're at this place. Just go to the thing. And there's not even any exploration, it's just like, go forward. Like, there was with the cave, like, a little bit. Those shitty-ass puzzles, but, like, needlessly convoluted crap. And even then, it wasn't any exploring, it was just like, okay, you're stuck until you do this puzzle. Calling it a puzzle is honestly generous, but... I've been waiting for you, fairy. Ramses? Oh yeah, I kinda should've figured that's who it was. Faye, if only you hadn't been born. We're going to settle this now. Stop it, Ramses. What reason is there to continue fighting me? Who are you fighting for? Who are you fighting for? Why do you always have to have a bone to pick with me? Tell me why. It's all because of you. If only you hadn't come in and destroyed my prospects in life. Like, why are you smacking your... And dude, what's with your hat? My life was given to me within a nanoreactor in Krellian's laboratory. To be born as a superior being, above all humans. Then... This time your body is young. Previous one got too old. And the name? Karen. I'm a basic-ass Karen, but individual names have no meaning to me. So, what brings you here? Why even give this... Okay. Is that thing inside the nanoreactor there? The one? Huh? Oh. Recognition code 0808191. Ramses. The Emperor's been told it's a prototype for an artificial contact. What's its status? It has entered the so-called first growth stage. From now until the binding, its growth will be several times faster than that of an ordinary human, but its psychological development will be a little difficult to control. It is a replica, so that is to be expected. It is moving. Can it hear us? Yes. It already has a will of its own. Then, I have a better way. Let us dispose of it. Do not need this. We have my child. My child will be 4 this year. Your having a child is significant? Right? Yes. I checked it out. There is no mistake. It's a contact. What's its name? My child's name is Faye. So, you understand what this means. Corresponding antitype is... Yes. Probably already born somewhere. The final one. Then this thing is worthless. Yes, totally useless. Haha. Chase after it, boy. A love that's unobtainable for you, no matter how hard you try to pursue it. Till then... Because of your existence, I was discarded. I was destined to be the representative of God, having the might of the Emperor. I was destined to be the ultimate existence, having the power to exercise absolute control over all. But I lost it all because of you. My mother? Do you know her? Ramses. Ramses, or whatever. Commander, please stop this. Commander, if what you say is true, that is even more of a reason not to fight. You were just used by Krellian and... Silence! You, even you, dare to censor me! I saved you from nearly becoming a test subject, and now you turn on me? You're mistaken. We are only thinking of your best interests. Silence! Ultimately, only I can help myself. I am the only one that can correct this. This is the end for you. On guard, because here I come, Faye. In my third gear. Like, seriously, how many fucking gears does this guy get? I don't care if I can't break. And he's defeated. What an underwhelming fucking fight. Golden vest, okay. I'm assuming chest armor for somebody. What's this? Hole in the wall? What is this place? I don't know. This is where Carr was born, and where his hatred of you was forged. Who's there? Danger needs to know what kind of voice he should be giving this character. What is this? That's Ellie. Where? Oh my goodness. These guys just have a boner for crucifying people. Ellie! I would have liked to have been able to commend you for making it here. But your efforts were all in vain. The resurrection of Deuce is imminent. Sacrificing this girl will bring about the awakening of God. What are you talking about? Why does Ellie have to be sacrificed? There's no need for you to know. For all of you, it will all end here. Nah? Do we get her? This is Miang? Like, we get her fuel and shit back, right? Adieu, boys. No, we don't. What the fuck? I mean, Satan and Faye might have enough fuel, but... Is it just going to buff every single time? Because that would be shit. Okay, that's not good. I don't even have enough to heal. Okay, that's bad. These just go down. Maybe, yes? My, aren't we powerful? Thank you. Dude, not giving me my fuel or HP back, that's kind of fucked. Well then, start over from the beginning again. Think you can beat me this time? What the? I thought I defeated you. Unless you can decompose her atomic structure, you don't stand much of a chance. Normal attacks are futile against one who has the ability to regenerate, using nanomachines. I mean, all three of my gears are out of fuel, so let's just... Okay. Now, the time has come for the Great Awakening. It is our Omnigears. Damn, what's going on? Huh? Hey, is that... our Omni... No, that's not it. Is that our anima relics? Is it trying to detach the anima relics from our Omnigears? Deuce is swallowing up our anima relics. Well, I mean, that would suck. Seems the anima relics have fallen into the hands of the enemy. No shit. This is the true meaning of the anima relics. To attain the respective animus and return to the persona. The anima relics are really one set up parts that make up Deuce, the physical manifestation of God. They regain their original powers or functions by aligning themselves with their destined partner. An Omnigear that has lost its respective anima relic is but a puppet. It becomes a mere vessel or container in which there are no contents. And this girl too was destined to become one with God. You see, Eliam is really one of the parts of God as well. What the hell are you talking about? Put simply, you serve to help bring all the parts of God together, here, for me. You are a bunch of stupid fools. It's as if you are all clowns. You believe the legend of how the world and the universe was created. The Ministry and I fabricated that very myth a long time ago to suit our purposes. That's a lie. How can that be true? I mean, why would she lie about it? I think you'll find that all your friends' Omnigears are all dead too. Talking about your friends who split up and took a different path than you into this place. You know, your other party members? They were all parts of God that were disassembled in the past, but once again are all gathered here. Yes, it is indeed the time for the resurrection of God. Who is this? Is this just Faye? Are you... What is it all for? Everything I've done up until now. Ramses. It's just you. What are you doing here, Carr? Also, why does he have like 3 names, dude? Carr, Ramses, Ramses. What about me? My existence? What is its purpose? There is only one purpose to your existence. To eliminate Emperor Cain. Cain's will had become too much like that of the humans. He was too concerned about them. He had forgotten his mission to revive God. That is why you were created. You were only made to remove our main hindrance, Cain. But as the original living being, Cain had absolute power. To make you turn on Cain, it was necessary to focus your mind on a single point. However, being an artificial life form, you were mentally unstable. That is why we used phase existence. Resentment. That is the source of your strength. And you have excelled superbly at fulfilling our expectations of you. But we no longer have any more use for you. Haven't you realized that yet? You're a piece of trash. And being the reject that you are, why don't you just leave?
What was I born for? What was I living for?
A pathetic excuse for a life. Why, you aren't even human. Ha ha ha. Ha. Ha ha ha. Now, what to do with the lot of you? Well, I can't just kill you all, seeing as you've served me so well. So, as a reward, I'll allow you to be sacrificed too, to be assimilated into Deuce along with this girl.
Ramses. Good. This is how I wanted it, Car. I am fated so as not to be able to kill myself. Now, all my wishes have come true. Thanks to you.
Ming. I mean, I don't think that actually killed Tryon. Hey, sorry we're late. Our Xenogears broke down. Anyway, let's hurry up and save Ellie. Yes, I know. But like, check this shit out, man. Hang in there, Ellie. I'm letting you down now. Did somebody just shoot Faye? What was this? Ellie? Did they brainwash her? They brainwashed her, didn't they? That's for telling me not to come. Okay. So what, are we gonna get out of here? Get Faye some medical attention? Do some shit without Faye for a while again?
Yeah.
Her hair's purple now. Faye, now you hang in there. She took my gun. Why did you do that, Ellie? Ellie, what's happened to you? How could you? Don't tell me she's been brainwashed. It
has nothing to do with brainwashing.
I'm fine. The majority of my body is comprised of a nanomachine colony, not only for longevity, but also to unify with the mother. So don't be surprised. This much damage can be recovered rather quickly. Unify with the mother? That girl, Eliam, is our mother. Yes, I am the mother of all humans. Wait a minute. Was she the fucking naked girl on the beach? Like at the beginning of the game? In that cutscene? Like... How... Fucking how? Like, okay. Ellie? What are you babbling on about? Snap out of it, Ellie.
You're as dense as usual. But I don't blame you. So be it. I'll explain to you all about it. This Deuce, the one you call God, is an interplanetary invasion weapon system that was built in ancient times by humans from another planet. It was created as an automatic weapon which could act upon its own will and take control of a targeted planet. But you should have known this much from looking at the Raziel records. Anyway, during a test run, Deuce became uncontrollable. It released its power and annihilated a whole planet. The creators of Deuce found its immeasurable power to be too much of a threat, and hence forcibly shut it down. In order to analyze the cause of the problem, its core was dismantled and placed on an interplanetary emigrant passenger ship to be transported to another planet.
Oh, okay, like in the intro cutscene, that, like, embryo, the fetus-looking thing that they were, like, checking the readings of, and it was going out of control, and then... Okay.
Becoming aware of this, the disassembled Deuce resisted, tried to take over the passenger ship that was transporting it. However, as a last line of defense against the escape of Deuce, its creators unexpectedly destroyed the whole ship, sending it crashing to this planet. Deuce knew that it would not be able to get away from the explosion or the imminent impact, and so it detached its core from the Zohar power reactor.
Zohar?
Yes, Zohar. It is what drives all the gears on this planet. It is the master generator that transmits its energy to the slave generators in our gears. It is also the source of all the ether power that the inhabitants of this planet utilize. By utilizing the energy displacements caused by actualizing potential future phenomena.
Wow, that's a fucking phrase.
This Zohar modifier has the ability to produce infinite amounts of energy.
Source of all our ether power. Are you saying all our energy comes from that one power reactor engine?
Yes, but there's more. Obviously, the core that was detached from Zohar, the biological computer Katamani? Biological computer Katamani crashed into this primitive planet. It activated Persona, its life support plant, that can generate organic material. Using this, it prepared for itself a genetic-based system for the day when Deuce would be resurrected. Thus, the first humans were created from there, Emperor Cain and the elders of the Gazel Ministry.
Are you saying the Emperor and them Gazel geezers were people born from Deuce?
Do you know why the Gazel Ministry desired the anima relics in your bodies? Well, here's the reason. Before becoming human, the bodies of the Ministry were once part of the organic elements in the core circuit that made up Deuce. There were two types of organic elements. The female type was called anima, while the male type was called animus. They were also created with the added ability to become mobile weapons by merging with the machinery that was suited for use as terminal interface weapons for Deuce. In other words,
Those Omni-Gears you were using were one form of such weapons. The Ministry, which were Animus, were to become one again with their separated Animus at the time of the resurrection of God. But in a war 500 years ago, they all lost their physical bodies. It was then that they decided to extract their own genetic factor from certain individuals of their human descendants who carried the appropriate sets of DNA. Also, each of them could become one with their respective anima again. Descendants? Wow, Maria has not had a line in a long time. Then we're all... Yes, you humans are all descendants of Cain and the Gazel Ministry. They were born from the persona. Like, wasn't that figured out a long time ago? Because they were the first humans. So obviously you're descendants from the first humans. Fucking idiots. They were born from the persona, gave birth, and propagated. They followed their inbuilt program to someday resurrect the heavily damaged Deuce. All of the people in the world were created solely to resurrect Deuce. Yes, but it wasn't just to restore its old body. Oh man, more than half of Deuce. Oh my goodness. Is constructed of biological parts. Do you remember those mutated humans? Those are all people who are destined to become replacement parts for Deuce. Humans are parts for God. Yes, almost all the people are destined to become parts for Deuce. But you people gathered here are all different. You could say you escaped that destiny by existing through multiple generations. In actuality, there wasn't enough parts for Deuce, but Krellian compensated for what was lacking. The reduction in the number of parts was due to... That's not how you use commas, guys. It was due to the humans living through multiple generations. But that deficiency in the human factor was made up for by the nanomachines created by Krellian. Not only that, but his nanomachines added additional functions. Deuce has thus evolved into the perfect weapon. Ellie, what has happened? Why do you know all of that? I am Miang, the Keeper of Time. I kinda fucking figured, because Miang, like... There's no way. Like... There's no way. Like, Ellie essentially being Sophia. Who, like... There's no way they were going to turn Ellie into the bad guy. Kind of a thing. It's like, oh, Miang kind of, like, supplanted her body into a different body. Whatever, you know. Anyway. The representative of our god Deuce. I was born to guide the people toward the path of the resurrection of Deuce. That's ridiculous. Yang was just... You're limited in your ability to understand. Miang's factor exists within all women. The one who transcends the generations. The caretaker of humans. When the previous one dies, somewhere another Miang is awakened. It is programmed into all women's DNA to be that way. Who inherits the duty is just a matter of probability, Faye. That Miang over there and I are the same existence. We are all parts of Deuce, all caretakers of humans. Let us end this discussion now. Thank fucking goodness. Jeez. Deuce has awakened. I am one of the parts that composes Deuce. Hence, I must become one with it. Ellie, why did it have to be you? If Miang is a part of Deuce, why did it not happen earlier? It's still not enough for her... It's still not enough for her just to have awakened. Although she may be Miang, she still isn't the true Miang. True Miang. Let's go, Krelian. All that's left to do is to vanquish this planet's civilization and return it to how it was. Then I can complete my unification with the final fragment of Deuce, the Zohar modifier. The power reactor that fell upon this planet became our genesis, and now, our apocalypse. The eradication of civilization? What is the purpose of doing that? Who knows? The creations... Like, I love when various pieces of media try to, like, explain certain shit. That it's like, I'm gonna destroy the world as, like, the world that you live in. Yes! Then where are you going to go? Like, it's, like, granted, if you have, like, easy access to space travel, not really a big problem, and, like, you know, being able to survive in the vacuum of space, also a plus. Hence the, like, Frieza Namek problem, right? But outside of that, like, it's just such a trope at this point. It's like, okay, do you have access to other, you know, other shit? Like, a giant, what was it? It's like the Futurama giant ball of garbage thing. It's like, Leela is, like, seriously fucking Leela right here. Leela is, like, chewing out Bender and Fry for being wasteful, and she's like, and Bender, Bender, that aerosol spray may make your antenna smell nice. Like, thank you, but it's doing long-term damage to the environment. It's like, so it's not like it's the only one we got. Like, yeah, because they've, colonized, like, so many fucking planets. At that point, like, conservation becomes less of a necessity. Like, still, it's, there is to be said something about a planet in the Goldilocks zone that has, like, natural resources. So, but, you know, it depends, because in, like, stuff like Star Trek, where you have, like, replicators, right? It's like, at that point, it doesn't really necessitate something anymore. Anyway. My point is, it's usually more about necessity than virtue. But it's funny how, like, total annihilation is, like, commonly a threat in these kind of stories, like, towards the end. And granted, like, yeah, I'm super over this, like, over explanation. Like, it's just, how long is this episode already? We're just past an hour. Like, and, like, I'd say about 80% of this episode has just been, like, text. And it's just like, that's the other reason it's been hard to keep up with these fucking episodes, is because, like, there's a shitload of text. I have to do a shitload of fucking voice acting for these characters and stuff, because it's just like these cutscenes, man. They just keep going and going and going. And, like, I know this is, like, becomes a staple in this series, like especially for the Xenosaga games. Like for a while, that was like the longest cutscene in video games, was one of the Xenosaga ones. And it's like 40 something minutes of just cutscene. And like, granted, this is PS1 era, like a cutscene, quote unquote, is like typically referred to as like an FMV, but to me, any kind of scene where the player is not in control, like they're just, I mean, I'm kind of in control. I can press X to advance dialogue, but outside of normal gameplay where you can't really do much of anything, I count that as cutscene, you know? Whether it's dialogue or an FMV or an in-engine cutscene, whatever, it's essentially cutting from the regular gameplay to just have some narrative. But anyway. So yeah, the shower helped, but I was like, I think I can do one more of these. Maybe. This is likely gonna hurt tomorrow. That is why they must be eliminated. I'm just programmed to act in this way. Come. It is time for the awakening of the true mother. Oh boy. Please, wait. Ellie. Farewell, Faye. May you have a peaceful awakening. You shot me, you bitch. I mean, shouldn't we get out of here, like, ASAP? Kinda surprised, like, Faye's even still alive, but I mean, I guess it depends where you got shot. Ellie! Wait, Faye. You've been shot. Do not release the system. You're dying. Satan, wait. We're only endangering ourselves. Let's get out of here for now. Probably a good idea. Oh boy, another fucking CGI cutscene. Watch it be like 5 seconds long. Oh, not even 5 seconds. Wow. Oh, never mind. Okay. Seriously? Like a 4-second CGI cutscene and then like a 3-second one? The actual fuck, bro. Alright. It's just Satan, the true protagonist of Xenogears. Okay. Guess we'll find out what happens next time, right? I mean, that's the cliffhanger. I fucking hate cliffhangers. Alright, shit, we're already over an hour, damn it. Dreams. Yeah, sure. Like, I'm just gonna peek ahead a little bit. Oh my goodness. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright. Can we just, like, skip? Are we finally gonna be back in control for a little bit? Can we, like, go places, do things. Sure. Uh-huh. Is it just gonna be this? Just a bunch of screenshots of shit? Into the freeze thing, right? They said that they weren't gonna try to not do for like anybody ever again. Faye's basically in a coma. They couldn't have id waking up, even though they should have suppressed all that shit. Should be under control. Should be fine. Then Satan came across. Even if Graph and its power are comparable, Queen Zephyr, okay. Uh-huh. Simply trying to put a lid on it. And Ishbot investigating about. Oh my goodness, okay. So, we are just going, next episode, apparently another fucking wall of text. Hopefully we'll actually be able to explore a little bit again at some point, instead of like battles sandwiched between walls of text. Because like, and granted, this is like a little bit different, like camera angle, and you know, it's just Satan kind of taking center stage and talking to Queen Zephyr about some shit. It's a little tiny bit different, so that's cool. Again, I'm sure Faye's not gonna die. Like, he's, as much as I don't like him, he's the main character, kind of. He's on the front of the fucking box. To me, like, Satan's kind of more the main character, and he kind of has more significance to most of the story, and blah 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 blah, blah. Whatever. Don't care. I was hoping maybe it was asking if I wanted to save because we were gonna be back in the Yggdrasil and like doing stuff and blah blah blah. Finally be back in control of things with a clear destination in mind, but we can also explore and do other shit. Hopefully? Maybe? I don't know. No idea if that's ever gonna happen again. Also, I think before I started playing this, I read online that like a playthrough takes like 40 hours, and I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, at this point, I didn't think, like, even a while ago, I didn't think we were gonna hit 100 episodes. And now we're at over 120, like, and it's still going. It's still going. Like, whatever. Like I said, guys, I got stuff I need to do. Tired. I need to sleep. But I need to finish some things. And I need food. I'm hungry. So, and we're over on time. Like, I'll reload from the save point that we just got next time, and then we'll get a bunch more text, a bunch more stuff. We'll at least get through this wall of text and see what happens on the other side. I don't know, but of course, before we get going, it's time for the outro. Very special thank you going out to the current Arts and Craft Show members, the amazing people who help make it possible in the Valis Draconis and Aaron Schick. Thank you so very much for choosing to support the show a bit more directly via channel membership. It vastly helps out, very much appreciate it. And if you guys want to be incredibly awesome like these amazing people and get in on all those membership benefits, check out that join button down below. There's also a link in the description, talks about becoming a channel member in case there's no join button for you. Membership tiers start at $3 a month. That's only 10 cents a day. It gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote on the series that get made here on the channel via the members' choice polls. I need to drink this water, hold on. It's a thing we do once a month for a full 7 days. Over on the membership tab. And that is how all of the series get decided. We will have one coming out for January. That's January 2025, by the way. And that one is going to be deciding the series that will follow Tears of the Kingdom. Because Sekiro is not going anywhere anytime soon. Apparently neither is this series, but we already have the series, the next 2 series decided here on Retro Classics. So, yeah. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom will, yeah. We need to get that one figured out, so, but yeah, if you are a new channel member, most of the previous members' choice polls are actually still up over on the membership tab, and you can still vote on them if you haven't before. So that is helpful because, yeah, previous polls, like retroactive input on those previous polls is considered for future ones. So even if you're just a member for 1 month, you can vote on pretty much every member's choice poll we've ever had, thereby still influencing the content that gets made here for a while. So, but this is an approximation of future announcements from the past, so if you guys want all the announcements as they happen and the bell doesn't work for you, I totally get it, the bell doesn't work for me either, but there are 4 other ways you guys can stay up to date. There's the community tab here on the channel, the Farts and Crap Show Twitter, the Bluesky, or the Discord. I always post on all 4 whenever there's an announcement, so regardless of which one of those works for you, you can stay up to date. And links for those are down in the description, also on the channel banner. But that is finally going to do it for today. So yeah, I'm going to go finish up working on stuff, and eat some food, and watch some anime, and go to sleep. But yeah, till next time. Take care, and I hope you all have an amazing day.